Welcome back, everyone, to Ethics. We're in the fourth chapter, the second Mishnah. Tonight we're going to talk about running and the thoughts and the motivations behind running. When are you running? Where do you run to? What motivates you to run? Are you running late? The whole concept of running, what's behind it? Let's take a look at the Mishnah. Ben Azai said, have a ratz mitzvah kala, run to do a light mitzvah, ubarech min avera, and run away from and escape from doing a transgression. She mitzvah goreres mitzvah, because a mitzvah brings on its heels another mitzvah. Va'avera goreres avera, but a transgression brings along another transgression. Sheschar mitzvah, the reward of a mitzvah is another mitzvah, uschar avera, and the reward for a transgression is another transgression. What's going on? Let's start from the beginning. Have a ratz mitzvah kala. What does it mean? You should run to do a light mitzvah. So first of all, is there such a thing as a light mitzvah? There is not. So the commentaries explain that it's a mitzvah, it's a good deed, something that's appropriate that the Almighty wants you to do, that for you it's very easy. It's light in your eyes. Right? It could be for a person just davening. Davening it comes naturally, it comes easily. Or putting on tzitzis, or putting on tefillin, or putting up a mezuzah, or eating kosher food. It's very simple, right? So Ben Azai is saying, have a ratz mitzvah kala. You should run to it. What is the word run? What's ratz? So the word ratz is the same letters as the word rotzeh. I want. You run to things that you want. Right? If you really want something, you run, you're attracted to it. So a mitzvah that's light in your eyes, you might say, all right, it's very simple, what's the big deal? No, have a ratz mitzvah kala. You should run, you should desire to do a light mitzvah. Now, according to some translations, it adds two words, kibbechamor, like you would run to a stringent one. This is a big mitzvah, I gotta go, really gotta do it with alacrity. But a light one, okay, not so much, no. You've got to run to do a light mitzvah, something that's light in your eyes. Of course, there are no light mitzvahs, right? And you should be barech min aver, you should run away from doing an aver. Now, what is that all about? So we all know we're not supposed to do things that are wrong, but sometimes we kind of like slip into it, It's like just there, it's easy. It's like, oh, what the heck, who knows? What's the difference? Of course, we know the Almighty knows, but when you're in a situation that's a little dicey, run away. Right? The Gemara in Kedushin Daf Lamed Beis says, "In pagal b'chav menuvel zeh mashkele beis hamedrash." If this disgusting one comes upon you, meaning talking about the Yetzer Hara, bring him to the yeshiva, bring him into the beis medrash, and learn Torah with him. Meaning the Yetzer Hara doesn't want to do that. You've got to, when you're being challenged and you know that it's to do the wrong thing, run the other way. Now, why is that so? And he says, "Shemitzvah goreres mitzvah," because once you do a mitzvah, even the light ones, when you do it with desire, it brings you to do another mitzvah. It's like a chain, right? You do one thing right, and it makes it easy to do the second thing right. It makes it easy to do the third thing right. That doesn't mean those things are easy, but it's kind of like you get in the groove, as they say. However, he says, on the other hand, avera goreres avera, and if that one avera brings another. So if a mitzvah brings another, and you're in the groove, an avera brings another avera, and you're in a funk. Right? It's the opposite. You're just like going down the escalator and it just turns into that slide. It's like, ah, right? You've got to really be careful. Avera goreres avera. And he says, Sheschar mitzvah, the reward for mitzvah is another mitzvah. Now the commentaries explain, we already know this, we've spoken about schar mitzvah b'hai amaleka. The reward for mitzvah in this world there isn't. Meaning the Almighty doesn't pay us the rewards for this mitzvahs in this world. He pays us the rewards in the next world. So what do we get in this world? We get what are known as dividends, right? So the Almighty will give you money and success because you do the mitzvahs to give you incentive. They're incentives to do more mitzvahs. It's not a reward. Your financial success or any success you get in this world is not reward, it's an incentive. So he says the incentive of doing a mitzvah is the ability to do another one. If we really appreciated how great mitzvahs were, we'd realize there's nothing greater than giving us the opportunity to do another one. And of course, in the reverse, it's the same. Uschar avera avera. But the result, the reward / the result of doing a transgression is another transgression. So he's saying you should desire and you should run to do mitzvahs, and you should run away from doing averos. So now I ask you, what's one place or time or space that you find yourself in a challenging place and you know you really shouldn't be there, and that you could really run away from? Something to think about. Have a great day.